Hi Cappy, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a Cappy, sun, moon or ascendant, you know this is for you. With that said, remember they're general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Stay tuned because tomorrow the year ahead stuff launches and goes live. So stay tuned. Obviously, if you want to get your year ahead specifically for your sign, your sun, moon or ascendant, those will be $7.99 a piece, and the bundle will be $49.99 this year. Also, as if that wasn't enough, I have created something super special. So if you've ever done energy work with me, if you've ever taken any of my energy work courses, you are going to love this. And trust me when I tell you, and I'm going to be really big-headed about this, it's some of my best work. I'm very, very happy with it. So stay tuned. All right, before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your... Oh, okay. The key to the week is the Judgment card, apparently. So remember, the Judgment card is a grand clearing of the decks. It can represent a crossroads, and sometimes it will show up as aside from all of its other meanings, sometimes this can be a grand clearing of the decks. I'm chucking cards all over the place today. So in all of these different sectors, there are big changes on the horizon, and massive changes apparently, because look, you have the Fool card, right? So I don't know if you can see that there. So if it's, yeah, look, the Fool, right? New things, new places, new people, new energies. So if the Judgment card is a grand clearing of the decks that tells you to be prepared because new things are coming in, but new level, or should I say the old paradigms are about to end, shift and complete. The Fool card is a grand beginning, and because this shows up in your actions and options, this does suggest that a lot of you this week are going to be walking a brand new path. You're deciding to go in a direction that either you wouldn't usually, excuse me, or maybe you hadn't planned for. In terms of the options that are available to you, this is new things, new places, new people, new energies, new adaptations even that are making themselves known. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely love that for you. So look, when it comes to communications in general, slow and steady is going to win the race this week. That's the message here, especially as it looks like you're closing down or releasing like a lot of old storylines are being tied off, right? It's where you know when you do the final knot on a cross stitch or something like, I know I'm showing my inside Raph, there is the heart of a Capricorn, and therefore no, I was going to say that lots of people get offended, but yeah, okay. Basically, I'm old, all right? I'm Saturn ruled as well. I'm an Aquarius. So anyway, now the other thing that I will say to you with this Ace of Pentacles, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, you could be changing the direction of your studies, or you may decide to do something different with the studies that you're currently taking. So I'll give you an example of this. I know a girl who trained as a nurse. She went into being an esthetician, and you know, the training allowed her to make that crossover. It's what she wanted to do, and she absolutely loved it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is either a level up, a promotion, or you're taking a job or a sense of a job title or responsibility that is totally different to whatever you started off in one direction, and now by the end of the week you're going in a very different one. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I actually really like this for you guys as well, because this is new clients that are coming in, new places, but also new ways of doing business this week that are at least revealed to you. Maybe you don't take them immediately, but they're at least revealed to you, and they create a ripple for you to move forward in some regard. So I'm totally here for it. And for those of you that are retired and no longer working, this I think is for a lot of you, it's like you're not questioning your reality, but you are looking around to say, okay, how much longer is the life that I have at the moment viable? So some of you might start thinking about moving. Some of you might start thinking about downsizing the home. Some of you, it looks like you're thinking about changing the location. Lots of big things coming up for the Cappies this week. For your love and relations, you have the Empress. I don't know if you can see that there. Maybe it's not close enough. There you go, the Empress. All right, so for those of you that are single, remember whenever the Empress shows up, whoever it's attached to, they tend to be quite aesthetically pleasing, a little bit easy on the eyes, if you know what I'm saying. Right, so if you're single and this is a week to meet someone, right? If you've got work dues going on, Christmas, holidays and celebrations, I know it's very early, but Thanksgiving as well for those of you in America, I hope you have a wonderful one. This I actually really love, right? There's scope here for you to meet someone, and with the Empress card, this could be somebody that really makes your heart sing. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is you enjoying your significant other, enjoying each other's bodies, and this is you guys making big plans for the future and where you go from here. And then finally, you've got the Five of Wands. This shows up in your position of your money and materials. So look, I will say this might actually be a week for a lot of you to outsource. If there's something around finances, whether this is your taxes, whether it is the accounts or whatever the case might be, this might actually, aside from there being conflicts or challenges with finances, there might actually be a reason for you to outsource this week. And I would take it. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the the Five of Wands, because of its rulership, it usually shows up with your back, your heart, or your spine. But because you've got it here with the Judgment card, that speaks to me of inflammation. So if you've got anything that is inflamed or it feels a bit irritated or whatever the case might be, I would usually, when the Judgment card shows up, I say to people, go to like a chiropractor or an osteopath or somebody of that nature. I'm not a doctor. This isn't a diagnosis or any kind of, whatever. With that said, when it comes to your home and environment, the Five of Wands, there are final conversations to be had this week, but they are conversations that you won't have again after this week passes. So it's like a lot of things kind of come to a head, but you've got some really great stuff here. So embrace the week, right? Jump in as best you possibly can. With that said, remember your year ahead stuff is coming tomorrow. We've got the numerology overview. You've got the life path videos. Those are absolutely free. They're going to be up on YouTube the same way they are every year. I know you guys love them. You come back to them every month, like the updates and, people saying to me like, by the way, you said this would happen and look what's happened in the world. I love those moments because it shows me that I'm on the right path. So if that's you and you decide to embark on the new stuff and purchase the year aheads, that would be wonderful as well. With that said, take care and I'll see you soon.